Make sure this works too. 1,000, 5,000, 4,000. Okay, that is much too loud. Turn that down. Media down. One second, y'all. Way down. Okay. Boom. Okay. Turn that off. Got small. Welcome in, darn. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully your morning's going well. Hopefully your morning is going very well. All right, let's get to it. I got the chest on right now, but I might switch it to whatchamacallit, the tripod here in a while. I think I can just like switch between them pretty easy. If I remember right, I'm gonna get the catfish rod up. We're gonna be staring at the sky for a second. There's a hot dog. Hot dog. I'll read your chat here in a second. Oh, jeez. I think someone's coming. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, give me a minute. What's the daisies? I'm backlashed. Probably stand up for this. Oh, and the hot dog flew off. God dang it. Come on. Oh, jeez. Off to a great start. Oh, boy. Oh. Come on. All right. Swinging a bit more softly this time. Don't want to send that hot dog flying. Alright, that's good enough. It's not very deep here. It's not very deep at all, actually. And this is a circle hook, so they hook themselves. We'll check on y'all. Alright, that person's gone. But you don't want to bother people, you know. I need to tighten this. This thing's moving around way too much. Let's check on y'all. Now it's night already. Oh, yeah, it is. It is, ain't it? It is nighttime for you. Yeah, you're on a 12-hour difference, so That is, it's kind of late for you, ain't it? Shouldn't be too bad, huh? Shouldn't be too bad. Too bad. Okay, yeah. Checking my audio. That's fine. Howdy, Trip. Welcome in. Like it's gonna rain. It might. The stock is technically covered though, so if it does start coming down, I can just step backwards a few. Oh, no, I'm watching you. Okay. Yeah. Don't make me a priority, Tarn. No worries. You do you, big guy. You do you. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. It's not turn off. And okay. Making sure everything's good. Catfishing rod's out. I'll start casting with the little one here in a second. But yeah, I got y'all on a phone now. This is kind of a public spot, so I have to be careful about that. Definitely don't want to record anybody or anything. If that makes any sense. Be careful about that. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's still good. Kind of cutting out, but it's okay. Just making sure everything's all good. All right, put y'all down there. Stand up. Start casting with the little one. We're doing multispecies today. All right. Probably won't go very far. It's a really small lure. Oh yeah, that didn't go far at all. That sink. I am worried with these hot dogs too that it's not going to stay on the hook very well. I do have some bait twine. Could use that. We'll figure that out as it comes. As it comes. Oh god, I got a sneeze coming on. Excuse me. Water clarity is pretty bad here. Pretty bad. It's fine for the catfish though. A couple things. I might set up the tripod. Maybe. And I think I mentioned a second ago. But this place is kind of public. So if we get people showing up, I don't want to be a bother to them. So I'll probably move spots over a little bit. Won't be covered, but I don't want to get in anybody's way. I don't want to inconvenience anybody, you know. Try to be considerate. Or not try, be considerate. Don't want to bother anybody. It's a Friday though. I assume I think school's out, so might get some kids or something. But probably not too many just people in general. That sink out. I'm using a little daredevil spoon on the little rod. I've just got a bottom rod on the bottom rig. Got like what is it? Drop shot sinker on a barrel swivel. I think like a 3/0 circle hook. I think I'm using 15-pound fluorocarbon as later. You can always ask people too if they come to fish. Be like, hey, live streaming. Don't want to bother y'all. But is that okay? Yeah, those clouds look pretty gnarly, but it's intermixed with like regular clouds too. Hopefully everybody's morning or night for people like you, Tarn, going well. Middle of the day for some of the British viewers, I believe. It's what? They're like on a 6-7 hour time difference, something like that. Not too crazy. Some maintenance workers. They're picking up all the garbo. We'll see what we can catch today. Again, the water visibility is pretty bad, but you know what? Can I just do this like unbelievably lazily? Can I just sit down? Yeah, I can. I tell you what, the cloud cover does make it really nice. Getting some printed shade. Oh, I'm getting something's messing with that hot dog. It's definitely kind of messing with it. The thing I worry about is I've been here before with buddies of mine, and there are turtles in here. I mean, there's turtles in most bodies of water here, but there are some really big darn turtles in this lake. Big. Yeah, one of my buddies, I brought him here last year, and he caught what must have been like a 30-pound soft-shell turtle. Wild. It was huge. Catfishing. And another buddy that I brought here, he just kept catching red ear sliders. They're a common pet turtle that people release when they don't want them anymore, unfortunately. Never do that, y'all. Never release your pets into the wild. If you don't want them, go through the proper channels. Try and find them a home. There's rescues out there in most places, even internationally, zoos. Literally ask a zoo, even if it's something you don't think. Like the turtles, they might have a use for it, or they might point you in the right direction. The nicotine, sorry, y'all. Everything looking good here. Yeah, we're looking good. That's another nice thing about having this phone here. I can just look over at y'all. Just look over. Oh, something's messing with the bait. Or no, that's my other line. I accidentally tapped it. Send it over. I would be really worried with the turtles here. Oh no, it's definitely getting tapped. Doesn't look like something big though. Only using a 2/0 hook. It wouldn't hook like a panfish or anything. Definitely wouldn't. Still could get a turtle, unfortunately. Still could get a turtle. Don't want that, do we? Oh god, hooking a turtle would suck. Or it does. There's a lot of carp jumping out there. These small, like reservoir lakes, it's not surprising to have like the biomass be like 60% carp. Oh, cop car. Someone's getting arrested. Oh boy. Kind of doing a stop and go on this little spoon. Oh man. Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, those cops are using the get the hell out of the way siren. The big going down. Wow. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of cops. There's a lot of sirens. Holy cannoli! I wonder what's going on. Oh, there goes the fire truck too. It's a big goat now. Hopefully everybody's all right. Nothing too bad. I'll check on the hot dog here in like 10 minutes because of all those tippy taps I got on that rod. Wouldn't want to miss a fish. And I thought about getting worms last night, and I was like, don't feel like driving out to Walmart before I came out here. Not particularly on the top of my list of things to do. Gee, Christmas. Another set. I can't tell if that's an ambulance or a cop. It's definitely not a fire truck. Moving away though. Oh wow. More carp jumping. I don't know if y'all caught that. I know they do that when they spawn, but I can't remember. There's another reason they do that. I forget what it is. I forget the reason. Like multiple reasons they jump out of the water like that. Nothing on this little spoon yet. Water clarity might be a little too bad for this. Honestly. It'd be a little too bad. Mm-hmm. You always tie on a float rig too. Use a little chunk of the hot dog. Yeah, my roommate. I don't know why they did this. They only use like 3 inches of the spice drawer for like two things that they use. but they cleared out the spice drawer pretty much, like cleaned it up, I guess they thought, but they threw out a whole bunch of my stuff that wasn't even expired. Wasn't super angry with them, but last night I was going to look. One of my favorite uh, cheap and easy catfish bait. It sounds horrific, but that's a lot of catfish bait. Just stinky, crazy stuff. Is take hot dogs, cut them up, and an entire packet of either cherry or grape flavored Kool-Aid with garlic powder, like a hefty amount of garlic powder. Shove that in a bag, let it rest overnight. Lets the hot dogs like literally absorb the Kool-Aid. Pretty rancid, but it gets them, and it's cheap. But yeah, the reason I mentioned the spice drawer is it was in the spice drawer, like in the back. But I got like a big old thing of Kool-Aid at Costco years ago, just a powder, and it had long since expired. But it doesn't matter. I'm not the one eating it. Just for catfish bait. I don't actually really like Kool-Aid. Used to like it when I was a little kid. Not so much nowadays. Kool-Aid and hot dogs. Kool-Aid powder and hot dog. Turns into Kool-Aid dogs. I know people use Jello too. Jello mix. I think that's actually originally how I got the idea. It was one of my buddies using, I think it was strawberry Jello mix, and hot dogs. Pretty rancid combination. There's a dog over there barking. Pretty sure there's a running trail right here behind me. Just like the other day. Oh, wondering why I was hearing. It's a grackle. A bird on here with me. Looking for discarded fishing bait, I'm sure. Just learned that there's little snacks. Alright. See, check on y'all. Oh, new chat. There we go. Silent in the background is so normal. Yeah, unfortunately, Tarn. Unfortunately. I kind of I don't really live around here, but I definitely live in the city. And this isn't by no means a bad neighborhood or a bad area where I'm at right now. But if you had to have me guess what it was, is we're real near highway. And this particular highway, people are like notoriously bad drivers. People are like really bad drivers on the highway, especially in the morning and afternoon. It's not even really a joke. People say, "Oh, I'm on this highway," and you'll be like, "Okay, looks like they're gonna be late. They have to take this highway." All right, thanks for stopping by, Garb. Always appreciate you. Always appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. When all the multi-species. Well, that sun came out. It's already hot. All right, I'm gonna check on this already because we were getting those tippy taps before. Reel it in nice and slow so we don't pull off that hot dog if it's still in there. Hopefully your morning's going good, Garb. You working today? Oh yeah, something's been picking at that dog. Something's been picking at that dog. We'll still toss it back out there. Nice and gentle. Sink down. Yeah, I'm assuming you're working today. Hopefully work goes smoothly for you. Nothing bad. I think I saw someone with a kayak a minute ago on top of the truck. Wonder if they're coming here. Yeah, we'll keep at this for a couple hours at least. Oh yeah, and I have a chat phone now, so if I'm ever sitting down in the chair like this, I'll be able to read chat pretty well. Yeah, fishing vid on my break. Very nice, Gray. I'll welcome in you too, Gray. Welcome in. Nope, for 8. Oh, wow. Heading out today to won't be around weekend. Oh, nice. Heading somewhere fun, I hope. Garb never works. I think you won the water. That's great. That would be very nice. I would be very happy for you, Garb, if you won the lottery. I'm asking for a boat. My humble request. Thank you for the follow, brother. Vaughn Z12. Take a drink. Drink the water. Hopefully your day is going well, everybody. Wherever y'all are in the world. We're doing a little bit of catfishing, and I got a little ultralight pole here set up with a little spoon, but I can swap it out here in a minute because the water clarity is abysmal here. Yeah, that sun came out. Ooh, it's getting a little spicy. I might have to, the stalk is covered. I might have to back it up, or partially covered. It's like a half, that is. Welcome, just came here, fellow fisherman. Appreciate it. Well, I only do this like maybe once a week. It's not always multi-species. It's usually like bass on the river or wherever it may be. But I mainly play video games 5 days a week after work. I'm an engineer during the day, but I got a half day. It might even be canceled today. Work. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I had half day today, according to my boss. So come out in the morning, get a little fishing in, some entertainment. Yeah, I do it once a week, or at least the streams. I hate to admit, y'all, I do go fishing without y'all. It is kind of my favorite thing in the world. Got to take the opportunities when I can. Oh, and I'm back 4 days and gone 11 more. Oh boy. Sounds like you got a lot going on, Garb. What are you doing? You going to meeting your hot tub streamers? Yeah, you finally reached that tier of subscriber. Those of you that don't know, Mr. Graybeard Ethics and Matt Garb here, friends of the channel. 1 week is fine. Still fishing. Yep. I like talking a little smack here. Never anything personal though. Bastard. I wish. You'll get there. You'll get there, Garb. You'll get there. Should have a place that's not far for the fishing barely fish because the spot is like, oh wow, that's really far. So I'm in Texas and we don't have any natural lakes besides two. Majority of the water around us is like stock ponds, just kind of what this is. And that's kind of a general term. Stock ponds could be for livestock. That's where the name came from. For water for livestock, or water for like communities or residences, like the sprinkler systems, stuff like that. And they just generally stock them with fish. And in those cases, like this one and the one we were at 2 days ago, are stocks, but not for livestock. They're for like water systems and stuff. But they have fish in them, and there's a lot of them around. They're just smaller water bodies. The fish don't get as big. In most places, though, you're never more than an hour away from a lake, like a larger lake, which is true. I've got like I think at least five larger lakes, less than 30 minutes from me, my actual house. The thing is, I have to pick places with decent reception for y'all. That doesn't mean my own time. I usually go out to the larger lakes or the rivers. That's also why I want to move to the state so I can fish every day. Oh, is that right? Well, there's a lot better ones. Uh, oh, take it easy, Gray. You have a wonderful rest of your day, Gray. There. Uh, Speaking of Gray and Garb, they make fun of me for it, but Texas has an immense amount of private land and not much public. So there is not many public places to fish. It's mainly like parks. I would say in the States, it's like Montana, Alaska, of course, Alaska, right? Oh, we're getting a take. Yeah, it's definitely a fish. More sirens. There was not much. There was not much hot dog on this, so we'll give it a couple seconds and then reel her in. It's got a circle hook on it, so if they take it, they should hook themselves. That was a pretty solid nibble, too. Definitely wasn't a panfish. Oh yeah, if I ever put the phone down, I can't read y'all, so the wait. I will get to you eventually, though, I promise. No? Yeah, the hot dog might be gone. I'll reel in and check. Yeah, that was a pretty solid little nibble there. Yep, the dog's gone. The dog is gone. That dog gone. I lived in Austin for a while. It was nice. It was very nice. Traffic was terrible. And the homeless population is insane. It's gotten really bad, honestly. I still go back there sometimes. Still have a lot of friends there. But it's not a bad place. There's a lot of work, especially if you're in tech or something related to that. Another dog on here. Sure, the hook point is exposed. There we go. Another hot dog chunk. That's all good. How y'all looking? What bait caster are you using? So the hold on. That was a good thump. Come on. That was a good thump there. Come back to it. Might have gotten that hot dog. Come on. Man, I might run out of hot dogs. Oh boy. I'll set this back down and check on it in a minute. That was a pretty good thump there. Also got that drag set kind of loose. I don't want the rod flying off. Oh man, I should have brought my sunglasses. It's a lose. Low line. I'll reel that up here in a second. Oh. Yeah, let's reel this up and check. That was a pretty decent thump there. Oh, yep. It's gone. Another dog. There we go. On. Cast her on back out. There we go. Back out there. Got the drag set kind of low though. Hopefully that's not an issue. You can always order one online. Always an option. That is pretty expensive nowadays though. Unfortunately. Come on. Turn that down. Oh, we'll get nibbled again. Does not look like a catfish though. Yeah, that's not a catfish. Okay. Hopefully don't run out of hot dogs. Boy. Oh, nice. What kind? Time was it? And I'm really wishing I brought sunglasses. I might move this to my other side. So I don't have to stare basically into the sun. Oh, they got the dog again. And these guys just don't stay on the hook very well. I'll double hook this. I'm gonna. There's no hook point exposed, but hopefully I'm not just staring into the sun. Okay, put that where this is. There we go. All tangled up here. There we go. Fixed. Abergris, he is a good brand. Oh, fish on. Yeah, that's a catfish. Oh, it's a little one. Little channel cat. Nice. That's what we're going for. Just needed a bit bigger. Get a better angle for it. Alright. Those little guys like to kick a lot. Need to be careful here. No, I might just use the fish grippers. Yeah, let's use the fish grippers. That's too small for a fish gripper. Let's just get this going. I do not want to get whacked by those spines. Come on. Yeah, these guys freak out. You know what? I got the fish cloth. Let's do that. Alright. Let's be chill, buddy. I want to get you back in the water, and I don't want to get poked. Y'all's venom does not feel good. There we go. Not too badly cooked. There we go, y'all. Take a look at that. Little channel cat. Alright, get him back in the water. Alright. Back you go. Oh. Alright. No skunk. That's good. No skunk. We're also running very low on hot dogs. Might start breaking them in half. Oh, There we go. Alright. No skunk. Very nice. Yep. I'm gonna double hook it. Really should have brought more hot dogs. Alright. Back out we go. There we go. Sit back out. That was a tiny one. Like a baby. Not big enough to keep. We ain't keeping them today though. What happened here? There we go. Untangled. No skunk. Very good. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, we're getting tapped again. Oh, he's moving. Oh, dang it. Lost him. Lost him. Yeah, I'm gonna start breaking these into little bits. Don't have much left. Make it work though. Circle hook, we don't set the hook, we just reel it in. Set itself. There we go. Back out there. Indeed. Indeed. Hopefully they'll take that little bit. Hopefully they will take that. I could catch a little panfish too and use that as bait. Oh, we're on again. He might have dropped it. Nope, he's still on. Oh, it's another tiny one. Oh, it's a bluegill. Holy cow, that's a fat bluegill. Y'all catching the keep?
No.
Gotcha. Oh, there's a big bluegill. Gee, Christmas. Look at the size of that thing. Come on. That might be a red ear. Doesn't have any red though. Alright, back you go. Alright, I'm just gonna put down this rod. Catfish rod keeps going crazy. Okay, get off. Set the hook. All right, back out there. I'm all messed up. There we go. Get that thing back out there. Keep hearing like a chicken or something in the distance. Oh yeah, that was a big bluegill. Big old one. Catch a smaller one, we could use it as bait. Cut it up. That would solve the bait issue. That one was an eating size though. Too big to cut up. Just a smidgen. Waiting game. Oh, getting. Man. Wow. Okay. We're on again. Oh, he got off. Oh, well, I still have my hot dog. Pass that out again. There we go. Go. That just tangles out. Back out there. That piece has gotten very small though. I have to put some sunscreen on here in a minute. It's a little warm. I would appreciate that. That would be nice. What I think I might do is save a little piece, try and catch a little panfish, use it as bait so we don't run out. Make sure I have a knife in there. Cut it up. I can actually do that now. Just keep the spoon on and put a little piece of dog on there. It's on dog. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Just like that. Just drop it right down. That'll work. Right down there. There's like no weight on there. I'll do this. This guy will have to hook. Just a waiting game. Alright. Come to think of it, I should probably hold on to this one. A lot easier if I just tied on a regular hook. Instead of just using the one on the spoon. Probably be a lot easier. Oh. I'll go ahead and hold on to this. Just can't get anything too big. Bigger ones don't make good bait. You should. It's a fantastic pastime. Very relaxing. Almost anywhere there's water, there's fish. Oh. No tippy taps. They probably already took that. Yes, they did. Yeah, you know what? Let's just tie on a regular hook. Not mess around with this. I'm also talking kind of quiet because I don't want to disturb the other people here. There's a couple other people. And I do not want to disturb them. It's a shared space for everybody. I don't want to be too much of a bother. Always respect people's space. Let's turn on a little hook. Why don't we? Get some bait. How small the hook is. It's tiny, tiny. Is this one covered? Not fit this line to the eyelet. Yeah, that one might be covered. That's the issue with these small hooks. A lot of quality control issues. This is actually my trout little deal. Got some like size, like 18 trebles in here. Treble hooks. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Need for trout. Finicky little stickers.